Hello out there, Twitch. My name is your girl Esper, and this is another game of Chrono Trigger Just a Time. Joining me over here in the commentators booth is Nathan,
Hi, how's everybody doing today?
and we are doing. Nathan, why don't you go ahead and explain a little bit of what we have going on today?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is Rainbow's Week 4 Millennial Prix, Week 4 seed. And we have Chocosura and Lord Batsy. It's going to be a pretty fun and exciting race today. With this seed that we have playing, it's going to be randomized bosses. And I'm really excited to see these two play. They're both very good players.
Yeah, they're both extremely good. I've seen them both play; they're very good. And we're off, and we're starting with a Robo Frog Seed. That's very
Ooh,
interesting.
I like that. It's, it's
So
already
it's a very physically physical seed, I think.
Yeah, and both these characters, they also have the chance to get their um, both healing going too early, which is pretty nice for them.
Oh, and both of these characters also have items they can equip, which make them like extra. So you have Robo's ribbon and the hero medal that you can equip on Robo and Frog, respectively.
Yeah, and for those of you that might not know, also with the randomizer, um, there's with these two characters right here, they also have items that are locked behind them. With Robo, you can complete the desert with him. And Frog, he's actually a part of a go mode for Magus's castle.
That's right, he is. I almost forgot about that, where they have things locked behind them. But we'll have to see. Looks like we already have our first key item check from Chocosura.
Yeah, that season, they're both doing their early checks right now with their shopping and just um, they're finding places to grind. Like Batsy's in the looking like it's gonna be the forest, and Choco, like you said, is about to get their first item.
Yeah, I think that the Lord Batsy might actually be grinding for shelters, which can be a bit pricey. Um, Chokasura, though, let's see what we have. A hero medal. Oh, wow.
Yeah, just
That's
what
a,
you were talking about.
yeah, that's definitely a thing. So I'm sure we'll see Chokasura equipping it shortly. Is it like some things you do need to equip? Well, actually, in the randomizer, you need to equip everything.
Yeah, and the hero medal, it's different than it is with vanilla too. It's instead of the critical hit rates being with Dreamstones and uh, the Snow Stop shop.
Yep, it looks like they picked it up. So
Mm,
um, we might be gunning. Are we already gunning for maybe a Magus' Castle seed? We could be. Because
yeah,
we
that's
like,
possible.
yeah, because we already have Frog, and then we have the Dreamstone. Actually, no, if you're going Magus' Castle, I don't think you need to do the Tyranno there.
Oh no, you don't have to. Um,
Yes. Yep.
yeah, they're just both buying and shopping before they decide to head into Cathedral, which is typically the first stop that everybody will go to.
Well, I mean, it is an easy check, and there's a character locked behind. Well, actually, there's two characters that you can possibly get uh, through Cathedral. So one we'll get for sure, and then the one block behind it. Oh, I guess we'll have to see who it is. But it
Yeah,
looks like we're shopping, doing checks, grabbing things. Looks like Chokosura is going for that tab that's in the Sunkeep.
yeah, and Cry was saying in chat with the power tabs are +4 this seed.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it's looking great for its thank you.
Yeah. So it looks like Chocosura is going to be doing a little bit of grinding in the King's Forest as well.
Yeah, I think they both did the same thing, invest instead of like reversed it, honestly.
Yeah. The only thing that's going to bother me right now is that Chocosura hasn't equipped the hero medal yet. Doc, did I see? Oh wow, that's that's a thing. That's a big thing.
Wait, what did they find?
Um, Robo learned Shock, and Shock is one of those techs that's just OP all day.
Yeah, and the magic tabs this seed are also +3, which is really nice.
Yeah, so it's gonna be kind of a power seed. Frog Squash, Robo Tackle. So nothing really worth writing home about, I don't think. Um,
I,
but I mean, techs are coming.
yeah, and especially having a screen clear early on too, such as shock, it's such a valuable time saver.
Oh, absolutely. It's just like some of the higher level ones like Shock, Luminaire, Flare. They can be really expensive and you can run out of MP very quickly. Uh, Shock, I don't think is like, I don't know, it might be super duper high level. So they're going to have to watch their MP consumption a lot.
hmm Yeah, shock is definitely on more the expensive sides of the techs. I think it's 15.
Uh, it's either 15 or like the higher end is 20.
I'm gonna have a character check, which is Luca in the burrow.
Luca. And there's a key item because with the hero medal we get the pendants.
Depends in, okay.
Oh wow. Yeah. Stuff's getting real, son. Lord Batsy, we should probably be talking about them. They are in the cathedral,
Yeah,
and they use shock to great effect to take out the Nagaets. And we have
it's Ayla.
Ayla. Ooh, ooh,
I
ooh.
love this party.
I do too. Yeah, I mean, even with the hero medal, I I I can't in good conscience say, yeah, you should ditch Frog for someone else. Because once you get the hero medal equipped on him, he becomes just a dynamo.
Yeah, he's the powerhouse, especially with Ayla. There you have a dual tech called Drop to Kick, which does plenty of damage.
And another tech that Robo and Ava have is when you're fighting the golems, little known fact, you can use Boogie and stop them.
Oh yeah, it's such a great tech to have because there are certain bosses in this game, like Golem, that do get affected by the status effects.
Yeah, I've seen that used when like there were double golems and you just stop them both.
Mhm.
So do we know what a bromide is yet, by the way?
I actually am not 100% certain on what a bromide is.
I would just assume it's like a hair dye or something. That'd be my best guess.
I've heard it's like a comic of some sort. Um, there's a. I'm not certain what it is though. I mean, the old man at the bottom of the bridge seems to like it a lot. I don't
Yeah,
know why.
given how much he likes it, I'm imagining it's probably something that's not for kids.
Maybe pulling a Master Roshi.
Yeah. And Lord Betsy is out. She is not not wanting to stick around. Alright.
I wonder. Are you still able to see the stream Esper?
I had to play with a little bit, but yeah, we're here. So I'm seeing it. And Lord Batsy just did their check, so they know where Luca is. They got their pendant. Um, I guess we'll see what happens here real soon.
Yeah, it looks like both Batsy and Choco are opting out of not doing the end of Cathedral, and Batsy is taking the bromide right now to the gentleman down at the bridge.
Yep, and I mean it's worth it for the 3 tabs, like one of each. It could really help.
Yeah, especially with the speed tab being there too. Those are so helpful. And
Yeah, I did not see if Chokasura equipped the hero medal.
oh, I believe Choco did. Yeah.
Yeah, because she was in the menu. So I mean, if he didn't, I'm gonna have to have words with him.
The chef is going to have some words with him in a second here. We're going to see the power tab and our next key item check.
Okay. Ruby knife, ruby knife, ruby knife. No, I
It's
said
jerky.
jerky. But Chokasura is not resetting, so I think they're going to actually go for the jerky check after this. And this is actually a really good play because you could find some really killer items through here. Like I've seen I think it was sun specs through here.
Oh yeah, yeah, for whatever reason, I'm not certain what it is with the items on the bridge, but you're absolutely right. I've seen elixirs drop, Chrono's weapon swallow. There's a lot of good items you can find here.
Yeah. Um on the bridge all you need to do is do 3 attacks on Ozzy. And then and yep, Frog has the hero medal and he is glowing green. See some serious damage numbers out of him.
Absolutely, and Batsy is inside of Hecarim's cave now.
Oh, that's an interesting play.
I could see why Batsy did that because Robo and Ayla are two characters that you do not have to unlock magic.
Yeah, that's the tricky thing is that Frog doesn't have his magic unlocked, which makes things uh, a little dicey because like he's gonna learn his 3rd tech and that's it, which is semi-problematic. Wow, Ayla's hitting like a truck. And unfortunately, I didn't see what they were dropping.
No, I didn't either. I'm curious to see too.
And we will see very shortly here, though. Experience, tech points, haste
Haste
helms.
helms.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you're right, Adam. Yeah, the haste helm's dropping on the bridge.
Wow. Oh, that's.
That's
Oh,
huge.
wow. Yeah. I mean, like, putting that on Robo, why wouldn't you use it at that point? That's just. Wow. That's.
Yeah, that's an automatic equip onto Robo, and then whoever you're willing to choose for your other person.
Oh,
Absolutely.
yeah. Yeah, that's definitely a thing for sure. And, oh, Golem Boss. This is an interesting one. Because if you don't want to, you don't have to do thing. So I see Ayla going Cat Attack and Dino Tail, I think was the other one I saw.
I believe so. And yeah, you can choose to run away. Well, you don't necessarily run away, you just wait for the Golem boss to run away.
Yeah,
Or if you would like to get the free experience or tech points, either way is a good move.
yeah, it's can't say anything bad about what's going on right now. Um, I mean, wow.
Yeah, just taking down that easy and that hyper ether dropped.
Yeah, and wow. Wow, she was. I mean, watching Ayla with that haste helm is just wow. It's a thing.
And the power tabs being +4, she's gonna be a menace this seed.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, Mia actually knows what a bromide it is. Apparently, a promotional photograph that are offered purchasable at Japanese idol events.
Ooh, those sound pretty cool.
Which, uh,
Vanaga Ed.
not yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm all for the pink hair, but yeah, I'm just gonna leave that there before I get myself in trouble.
Yeah, me too. Batsy's still continuing on in Hecarim Cave, and
Yep,
Chocosura has done another important check, the petting the cat.
that is absolutely. You have to pet the cat.
It's
And
just a
look,
must.
yeah. Oh, Chocosura is going into Hecarim too. Um, I'm surprised. Actually, I'm kind of torn on the choice to go through here before doing the pendant. Um, but it's not a bad choice because Ayla's gonna be 3, 4 techs deep. So is Robo. Frog is gonna be lagging behind a little bit, but walkthrough heal. Ooh, and rocket punch.
And sometimes with the boss on uh, during the trial, whenever where Dragon Tank is, we're not certain who's going to be randomized there yet, but
That
there's
is a good point. That could be like a real kill run, a real one kill. Like if it's like Elder Lavos spawn. I hope you saved before you did that, because yeah,
yeah, and if you happen to find Gollum there early too, I believe one of his non-elemental attacks can straight up just one-shot one of your party members, and it's not a fun time.
yeah, it's also iffy because magic-wise they have light, and that's it.
Yeah, and that's shock. And
Yeah.
here comes Magus.
Oh hey, which one? The
It's
early
North Cape
rank?
Magus.
Okay. So, and he's getting thrown.
Yeah, so the first for Magus's first phase, North Cape, he doesn't really do too much, but as soon as you hit that second phase, he'll just
Ooh.
start going magic attack after magic attack like it's nothing.
And he counterattacks with magic attack, so you can see like you can get stacked like lightning 2 and then ice 2 or just other stuff that you don't want to play with. And did Robo just miss with a Robo Tackle? I think he might have.
Yeah, he did. His hit is pretty low, and I think with single attacks, there is a chance for them to miss too.
Yeah, like I've seen Leap Slash miss a couple times. I
Yeah,
think
that
I
was
was,
the other one I was thinking about too, and
and
confuse.
and just like that, it's over.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Yep, just like and just like that, and now we have another key item check. We'll see what we come up with here. It'd be kind of I'm not sure how I would feel if it was like the gate key or something, but we'll see what we come up.
Yeah,
And it is
the
a
ruby knife.
ruby knife. Oh wow!
Mm,
So we are
that's
we are
two-thirds
yeah we are a gate key away from go mode.
into Tyranno yeah.
Yep. And Lord Batsy looks like she's gonna be taking a nap, and she'll probably be petting the cat. She pets the cat. Yes, she pets the
Yes,
cat.
she did.
All right.
All is
So
right.
so where are we going? Are we doing? We don't have water, so we're probably not doing desert. We're probably yep Denadoro.
Okay.
I'm just wondering when we're going to be seeing them go for the pendant check. If they well, if they go for it, I guess that's kind of a. We're not sure if they're going for it or not yet. I mean,
You know,
like Chocosura might do it. I'm not sure. Lord Batsy though, she's heading up Denadoro. We're gonna see what happens here.
mm,
Um, yep. After Tata does his running, and and yep, Ayla is using rock throw, and she is loving it. I mean,
yeah,
you why wouldn't you love such a thing? That was my question.
yeah,
But
she's perfect to have like you said, with no magic too, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, I mean, like, she has, like, one magic attack, and that's Tailspin, and we don't... We have Dollar Tail, which is kind of cool, but that's about it. I keep forgetting about that strat, which is you can run from basically everything.
Yeah, that's true. There's only a couple fights in this game that you can't actually run away from aside from bosses.
Yeah, but it is not a terribly uncommon strat to use, especially if you hear, like, I mean, like, there are some fights that you will run into, but they're not that. Uh,
Um, yeah, there's a lot of skips that you can do on Denaduro that can actually make it a very quick check.
like that one that lordbatsy just did. Usually, if you do that wrong, there's like 4 fights through there. And it's just slow and it's a slog and no one likes it. So if you get the skip, which isn't too terribly hard actually, um, you just skip the fight. And that one too that she just did. Oh wow. Also, mountains are nice.
And Chocosura decided to take the pendant route.
All right, so let's see what we run into here. I take it Ayla. She was arrested for stealing the pendant, I guess, which isn't a bad play.
No, I like the Ayla strat here too. She's a pretty quick character, can take out the guards fairly easy here.
Yeah, I probably um, Frog might have been the better play, come to think of it, just because he. I'm not sure if the hero medal is going to change the tides, but here we are. So we're going through with Ayla, which, uh, not a bad play.
No, not at all.
Nope.
Batsy's coming up on the Masamune twin fight now.
Yeah.
This is one of the bosses earlier that you mentioned that can be hit with a status effect too.
Yeah, they can. I totally forgot about that. I know that they can, but can like the Masa and Moon get affected by status effects? I don't remember.
In the soul. I know Hypno Wave definitely works on this fight. It'll put both of them to sleep.
And oh man, poor Fitz. Chocosura has decided to forsake Fritz. Oh,
Oh man.
oh
Well,
no, poor Fritz. He's like disappearing right now.
like neither Batsy or Chokosword, they don't have Chrono in their party either. And if you did want to save Fritz, you'd be able to get 10 mid ethers from the shop.
Hashtag free Fritz.
Zombor is on top of Denadoro.
Yeah. Uh, this will be interesting to see how this goes down. Of course, we have Ayla hitting like a truck and Robo hitting. Let's see what are they keeping Frog behind as like a chemist?
I think, yeah, I think ethers and just healing in general.
Yeah, it's not a bad play because Frog does have heal now. So in a pinch, you throw a heal and you're pretty much good. Although,
Validate.
yeah, Zumbo's not hitting very hard. And,
And this party's really good for the Zombor fight. It's very physical heavy. Um,
yeah, yeah,
I
you
mean,
can like cast something and inadvertently heal like the top half. I've seen that happen more than once.
yeah, I
And
think
uh, it's the Mud Imp.
bringing up his crew through the castle today.
He apparently taught the beast how to walk on air, so
Yeah, they're floating.
yeah, it's very impressive.
See, so with Mud Imp, you can take out the red and the blue. I can't remember their names, but if you had good magic, if you wanted to take out Mud Imp by itself, you'd be able to clear the fight that way, and the other two enemies will disappear too.
Yeah, I just think that they're focusing on the beast because they don't really have anything like they have like shock,
Hmm.
and that's it. Uh, I'm willing to bet that. Yep. That's exactly what I saw coming. Uh, Lord Batsy finished their fight, so we're going to be seeing another key item. If it's like, I don't know. I want to see if this is going to be the gate key or not.
Oh man, just waiting in anticipation.
Yeah, I mean, it could be like it could be like the Chrono Trigger or the clone, which would um would be a thing. The Prism Shard.
Okay.
Oh, that's a letdown.
Yeah, how the prism shard works too is you have to have Marley as well in your party to check the item that is behind it.
Yeah, it's a thing. And are we? Are we? No. Oh, we are doing the pendant, and it looks like we're taking Robo up front on this one for Lord Batsy.
Okay. Can use the shock to screen clear your way through here.
Yeah, not to mention, I think he's hitting pretty hard too. You know, I've also noticed we haven't seen any weapons for Robo or Frog.
Yeah, there hasn't really been anything good coming their way right now, so hopefully pretty soon we find some goodies.
Yeah, like Chocosura is about ready to head into the future, and in those sealed doors, there is usually some like awesome tier stuff in there. Rainbow Help, Vedic Blade. The Vedic Blade, is that Frog or is that Chrono? I forget.
That is for Chrono.
Uh, Weak sauce.
I mean, you never know. He could be the character check that's over in Protodome.
Oh yeah, he could, which would make things really interesting. Like who would we swap out for for Chrono? Um, I don't know.
That's a tough decision. I don't
Yeah,
know.
like
I
maybe like Frog because Robo will eventually learn Heal Beam. So
and it depends too on what text they possibly have to whoever's behind that check.
yeah, I mean like so assuming it is Chrono, and if they have like Bolt 2 or Lightning 2, uh, we're gonna have access to I think it's like the Mega Volt dual tech, which
Mm-hmm.
does things. A swallow? Oh man,
They're, I mean, they're loving Chrono right now.
they are, and I mean, the swallow is never a bad sword, especially with that like I think it's like a +2 speed, +3 speed, something absurd like that.
Oh yeah, it's a very good weapon to have. And Choco, with that chest that he had gotten in the ruins there, that's one of the higher tier chests that you can get to. So it's never a bad idea to check it out.
Yep, two full tonics and a magic tab. So that one was kind of a letdown. I think there's like one more to do, which is in the Aura Stone.
Hi Moon Blizzard.
Hey, Moon Blizzard, long time no see.
There's
Uh,
silver studs
whoa,
in the
what?
shop here. Yeah.
Oh, that is wow. That is wow.
I didn't see what else there was. It looks like
Uh, Eon Blade, Flint Edge. It's like
that.
the seed is saying like you want to use Chrono, and where is he? Well,
Yeah, well, could be in future.
did you
And
see that?
what was it?
Chocosura got a prism dress.
Yeah,
Uh,
was it from the sewer check or?
it was Lab 32.
Oh, yeah, yeah, those
Uh,
chests, they drop the items there can be ridiculous at times.
yeah. So Fitz, you're safe. Uh, Lord Betsy freed Fritz.
Frick is
Uh,
free in one timeline.
yep. And oh wow. Protodome check and saving in case it's a character we don't want. I'm all. To be
I mean,
honest with you, I wouldn't be too terribly surprised if we ran into like Magus or Nadia here.
with Nadia too, that would be a benefit in Batsy's case too, since she does have the or the prism shard.
Yeah, it's just. And it
It
is
is.
Nadia. Oh man. Wow. Uh, this is going very well. It just, uh, I mean, like, yeah, we're 2/3 of the way to like the um the Toronto there go mode. Just watch with all the checks we'd have to do. Uh, we're gonna be doing like a black almond seed.
Let's see, which Ice 2, Life 2, and Aura.
Uh,
Ice 2 is really enticing due to the fact that if Choco really wanted to do Desert Check, there's a possibility for that too.
uh, Chocosura really doesn't want to do the Aura Stone, does he?
No. Doing the Sun Palace check, which is a very quick one. It's just the boss inside, and then that's it.
Yeah. Yeah. Moon Blizzard. The on the bridge they were dropping haystones.
And
That's
let's see.
interesting. Yeah, that's an interesting grouping. I think. I
I think
didn't see who got the prison dress. I think it was Ayla though.
I think what Choco might be doing right now is there might be a dual tech that he can learn that might help him out pretty soon.
Yeah. I'm just not sure what it might be. Like, I know
Um,
that. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It might be Glacier. I think it might be that. With Ayla's Rock Throw.
Cube
Cube
toss,
Toss.
and they got a silver stud.
Which I'd be really happy with that.
Yeah. So I mean, now we know where they're dropped. So that's nothing worth complaining about. S- Okay. I think I. Oh, Nadia got the prison dress. Okay.
Yeah, the haste helms did drop on the bridge.
They did indeed. So I think that Chocosura just got Glacier for this fight, which is going to be that
Mr. Red
was
Knight.
that was a good play. That was a very good play.
Yeah, with
And
Ice 2 lowering the defenses, yeah.
yeah, and now it's just and now it's Ayla throwing stuff again for
Bats
massive damage.
yeah. Batsy just got done with her imp fight too, so she's heading into the future right now.
All right, and we will see if she likes what she sees there. Uh, we will, yeah. I
Just
really
one.
want.
I'm sorry.
I'm really interested to see what's behind Red Knight here.
I definitely have a feeling um Gate Key is just kind of lurking in the future right now.
If these seeds go the way I expect, back of Genodome protected by an Elder Lavos spawn. Because that's just how things work here.
Yeah, usually. Hi Danny, how are you doing?
Oh, hey there.
Batsy's checking out the chests in the dome right now,
Yep.
and
Good.
Choco is gonna be done with Red Knight here. It looks like pretty soon.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but that room is one letdown. It's like 2 full tonics and a tap. Nothing,
Yeah, it's not very exciting.
no. Let's see if Chocosura can get rid of the core before it runs away. Yeah, yeah, I guess he did. Sunshades dropped? Oh,
Yeah,
man. Wow. Get some.
tons of good drops over in the future.
Yeah, and the key item is the bent hilt.
Tilt.
Ouch. Ouch. I guess that's one key item away from Magus's castle.
It is, yeah. With Frog and the bent hilt, if Choco finds a sword piece, that is Magus Castle Go mode.
Yeah.
And we're doing the Air's Dome check right now, while
Yep.
Batsy had just gotten Marley.
Yep. And thank you for pronouncing it correctly. It is. Wait, it's not more. It doesn't make sense.
Nah, it's just the way I've always said it, but we're
That's
gonna
how I've
be,
always said it.
yeah, it's Choco's gonna be just about the Guardian boss fight up here, but it won't be that because, randomization, so
One thing that still kind of gets under my skin is they haven't fixed the rat yet. Oh,
Rust Tyranno.
restaurant. This will be interesting. And the Rostoretta was basically just a race to see how much damage you can do, how quickly.
Yeah, and it's a flying head boss too.
Yep, sure is. Luckily, though, you don't have to worry about, like, the bits. Is it, they're just, whoa,
Yeah, that
whoa.
glacier is hitting. mm, Oh, the cube toss. Yeah, that's hitting hard.
Well, I saw that the sunshades were put on Ayla, so yeah. If she was hitting like a truck before, now she's hitting like a freight train.
It's going for, yeah, 2200. Yeah, this is going to be a quick fight here.
Yeah, like maybe 1 or 2 other glaciers, and with haste helms, it's just going super fast. And Nadia has the prism dress on, and it's just that simple.
Doing a little screen high five right now.
Yep. Let's see what Lord Batsy's plan is for this one. Looks like cat attack, robo tackle.
And a frog for weapon did drop from Rust Tyranno with a demon hit.
Oh, not bad.
Yeah, anything, take anything that's not the
The
iron
bronze
blade
sword.
that he has. Yeah.
Is it the iron blade or is it the bronze blade? If I forget.
I think it is the bronze one. It's
Yeah, and Chocosura does a 1 round rat catch. That's very impressive.
yeah, that
Alright. And going into the machinery, we're gonna see. Okay, so I've seen black mail drop. I've seen red mail drop.
let's see. Yeah, the red mail drop is really nice to have. You never know if you're gonna run into the Son of Sun.
Or black Tyranno.
hmm And I think with Black Tyranno, I'm not entirely certain, but their ultimate attack they did do too at the end of the countdown is also randomized.
I forgot that they did that. Yeah, I mean, like you can see hexagon miss. You can see uh, uh, luminate. Yeah, you can see all sorts of stuff. I saw a siren drop, and that was kind of it. So, I mean, that's great for Nadia.
Yeah, I mean, the Siren, I believe, has a status effect ability on it too that can make enemies stop.
Yeah, and I know that the siren does, or the Valkyrie does that. I think the siren does too. Because if memory serves, I believe that Valkyrie is the upgraded version of the Siren in vanilla.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, I just know this stuff because I played vanilla up my nose when it first came out all those years ago.
Oh yeah,
Dating,
me too.
yep, dating myself there. Um, I wonder what is the play now? Because
Well, right now there's after
there.
Ares check,
Oh no, is it
there's
Genodome?
and desert.
Oh, I would if that's the case, I would expect Choco to go um, the Chrono Trigger.
No trigger.
Oh
Okay.
man, okay, so we're like one item away from a black almond too. Jeez, there's like three
Yeah,
different go modes that are missing one item. So which one do we get? It would not
I
surprise me if we saw like a Magus's castle and a black almond being run at the same time.
I hope they are both different. I really do.
Yeah, that would just make my day. Oh no, Chocosura, no, no. Is he?
Genodome.
Oh man. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
It's if
Oh,
there was a long check to do right now, I would do Genodome right now also. Um, I feel, yeah, um,
I
this
mean,
seed can go anywhere.
this is a check, but I mean, like, and I hate to say what I would do, but this is like my absolute last sort check. Like, I would run Woe before this, but here we are. Uh, and
Nice.
actually, this conveyor is a great place to grind for techs.
Yeah, the tech points and the experience are really nice here, and there's plenty of good high tier chests here that you can get, and a speed tab.
Yeah. Um, the only thing I'm seeing that Chocosura could have done is unlocking magic. As then you could have unlocked magic for Frog, for Nadia, um, and then they would be getting techs too. Right now it's just Robo getting his tech points.
Patsy getting her Chrono Trigger right now.
Yeah. Oh boy.
And yeah, phone, silver studs have been dropping like crazy today.
Yeah, like you can buy them in a shop. There's a monster that was dropping it in Lab 16. It was. Oof. Yeah,
If you,
this has been a stacked seed.
let's see what Lord Batsy's going to be up to right now.
Uh, oh, looks like she's going to be doing the desert. Would be my best guess.
Um, yeah, and that is definitely a viable option. Batsy can clear through the mobs in here very easily with Ice 2. And
Yeah.
the boss it's a very short dungeon with it only being 2 screens.
Yeah, so I mean, like 2 screens in, out, on with life. Whereas like the Genodome is like, if there's nothing here, which is possible, like you can walk out with like, oh, the Grand Leon or Robo's Ribbon or uh, or Thomas Pop or something like that, and it's just like useless. Um, you hate to see it because it just feels like a big waste of time.
But then there are also times too where there have been seeds that I've seen where the Genodome did have the either gate key. It did have the gate key, and then there's just like you said earlier too. There's so many options right now that can happen, considering that we do have 2/3 of all the go modes.
Yeah, yeah. Like I think we have 2/3 of every go mode at this point.
Let's,
Yeah, we do.
let's see what
Yeah,
the boss is.
Oh, the Megaton arm, that's nice. And survey says it is. It is.
Heckran.
Yeah, that's Heckran. It's not the other. Um, I don't know why I was expecting to see a Tubster, but that's just what I saw. Um, I
Okay, area
don't.
bomb.
Yep, I don't anticipate this going very, very long. Especially if like Glacier would have been a great tech to use here. Just because, well, then again, I guess it was Chocosura who had the setup. Um,
I'm not certain with Cube Toss having Rock Throw in as a Dolk tech, it's a physical attack, so I believe only the magic part of Cube would actually hurt Heckran the most. And the Rock Toss part really wouldn't be considered too much in there for the damage distribution because he's highly resistant to physical attacks.
yeah, it must have just been, wishful thinking. We're seeing more of the drops, by the way. Chocosura just had the Gradius drop, which is just a wicked item for Luca.
And Luca is hanging out in Burrow right now behind the Masamune.
So we probably won't be seeing. Because to get her, we would basically already be in Goblin, so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And there,
Go ahead.
mm,
Go ahead.
there are times too where you even if you don't have Frog in your party, you can forge the sword and then get the character check in Burrow if you'd like to do that.
Yeah, that's not a. It's not a terribly bad move. Like if we didn't have Frog, I might prioritize the Ayla check or the Luca check
Mm-hmm.
because we do not the kind of stymied. No, is he? Oh, Slasher and Eon Hill.
This seed just loves Chrono today.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, they're going for it. They are going for it.
Conveyor
Oh,
skip.
oh. Oh, wow.
That was nice.
Whoa. Wow. First try. Whoa. That was.
Yeah, that is really
Wow.
impressive.
That is. Not everyone can do that.
Batsy just got done with Heckran in Desert, and
Yep.
she's going to be doing her key item check here, so this is a potential go mode right here.
It could be. We will see which one though. Like, I mean, if she drops a clone.
Ooh, I don't know. Yeah, that was a huge ouchie with the having the no cube toss there.
Yeah. And,
There's also a shop here that she'll be able to look at.
oh yeah, don't they usually sell Vedic helms? Well,
They sell lapises all the time, and I believe everything else is just random.
yeah, the other stuff did not look all that great. And we're breaking the space-time continuum here.
All right, what's it gonna be today?
And it is
The
the Moonstone. Oh, man.
That is, yeah, that is definitely a tough one without gate key.
Yeah. Well, luckily though, that was a reasonably quick check. Oh, we're back in the future, and is Betsy doing? I think she's gonna go through and unlock magic as well.
And also going to be doing a little skip here where the acid or alkaline will come down, and if you group your whole party together like Batsy's doing, you can run
Oh,
out of the
nice.
factory.
Oh, I didn't know that that was a thing you could do,
Yeah,
which is
it's really
good because those things suck.
yeah. If you don't have anything lightning based, yeah, those enemies are not fun.
Yep. So Chocosura is going in the back of the factory here.
There's also Batsy might also be trying to get to Mount Woe. Because I
Um,
think if you clear factory before you get to the end of time, you're able to go to 12,000 BC, I believe.
I think you actually do need the gate key for that. Um, yeah. No, she's in the factory, so yeah, I think she's actually going to unlock magic um for Frog and Nadia before going into the Genodome. Would be
That's understandable too. Yeah. Um.
okay.
Well,
Grand Leon in the Genodome. There's not a place to check after the Genodome.
um. Yeah. Aside from, let's see. There's the Genodome. We're all hoping, well, something works out pretty soon. But if it doesn't, after Genodome, there's also the um. Let's see if Choco decides to get the Moonstone. Well, they won't know it's the Moonstone.
The Prisoner
And
Shard.
yeah, that's another way for getting 2 checks over in the trial. But then you'd have to get the gate key also for
Yeah.
Moonstone to work. But Chocosura is ready to take on the boss that's coming on right here.
Yep. Yep. Getting the equipment all ironed out there.
His
Lord
bell.
Batsy. There are worse bosses you could fight, I suppose.
Hmm,
Uh,
let's see. Oh, and Ayla has charm now.
Yep. So we're gonna see if Nisba has anything interesting for our very attractive cave lady. Another
But
Gradius.
it's something
That's,
to sell.
oh yeah, but that's like the second one that they've gotten. Uh, Lord Batsy is getting ready to do her R series fight.
Hoping it'll be a pretty simple um, fight here. There's sometimes even the factory boss fight can get pretty tricky.
Yeah, I've seen it happen. And Chocosura has beaten up on look at the star side. Man, just kind of getting skunked on equipment for Frog and Rubber. The gate key.
What's behind
Oh,
Gino?
it's on.
So that
Okay.
is, yeah, that's Tyranno Lair Go mode for Chocosura.
Yep. Which means that Lord Batsy's probably going to be fighting her Goblin very shortly too.
Curious if Choco might check out who's on Dactyl Nest.
That would be an interesting check. Um, I'm not sure if it's a good check because I mean they're already in go mode, so
Mm,
another character, depending upon like if it's not Magus, well, if it's Chrono, basically you might be kind of skunked there because then you have to take the time to go to the end of the time to unlock magic for him. And if he doesn't know like Confuse or Luminaire, he's kind of useless. Um,
let's
that'd
see,
be a
Lord.
real hard sell, I think.
Yeah, and yeah, Yakura is in Factory, so that's a pretty nice boss to have here.
Yep. And I happened to see that. Oh, nope, Yaku's gone. So
It does not
that
exist anymore.
that did not take very long. white male dropped, and Sharp. There it is, Boogie. Boogie, they're going to be wanting that, depending upon what the twin boss is. But Boogie is very good to have.
Hmm.
Not even how to use magic. And now Frog learns how to use magic. And now Fortified with magic. Want to try it out? No. Because no matter
Batsy's.
what, Spico will kill you first time out. Every time.
Oop. Batsy enters and Choco leaves.
It's a bit of a high five there. And
Just remember to think magic.
okay. I didn't do it for Chocosura, so I'm not sure how he got his magic unlocked. Alright. Let's think. Okay. Magic, 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 magic.
3 times.
Magic, 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 magic. Okay, that's enough of that. I'm still thinking magic, I promise.
Me too.
Alright.
Ooh,
Yep.
okay.
Not
Tyrant.
checking. Yep, not checking not checking Dactyl there. We're just going for it.
Choco is on a mission and Batsy has just learned her magic.
Yep. So, what do you think Betsy's gonna do? Do you think she's gonna go for the? Well, she just switched Robo in, so we're probably gonna be looking at it at the Geno for her because there's no other checks to make.
She
except
does.
for that rainbow shard. She can do the rainbow shard. But we'll see if she's gonna be doing that or if she's gonna do something else entirely.
There's the shard. I'm not certain. Yeah, Mount Woe is unlocked now.
Is she gonna do a Mount Woe check?
I
No
believe.
way.
I mean, I didn't see if Batsy confirmed that they were heading that way or not, but there's potential. Yeah.
Oh, that would be. Oh man, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Mount Woe can also be a pretty quick check if you avoid a lot of the chests.
Yeah, there's that and Mount Dact.
Choco pulling all these skips really, really well.
Yeah, these skips are not quite sure why you did that, but you did. But some of these skips are just masterful. And Moon Blizzard did make a video that details how to do these skips. So if you too want to learn as awesome as we can, watch the video, learn the skips. And again, one of my favorite stats, which is run away,
Yeah.
works really well.
Ooh, okay.
Which one was that? Was that Terra or?
It's Terra or Mega Mutant. I always get those two confused.
Yeah, it's like I think it's Terra. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Terra we can deal with. It's Giga you don't want to see. Giga can do bad things. I've seen him kill before.
Oh, Batsy decided to go for Genodome.
Okay, so she'll be getting her go mode after she's done here. I'm kind of bummed out that she didn't go for the Rainbow Shard because she could have got like the clone, and then we got the clone.
I think with the differences between the mutant, yeah, the Giga is definitely not as fun either due to, I think you can only use magic on Giga.
Yeah, you can. So like the group that they have now would not work real well.
Ooh, and the laser.
Chocosura though. Uh, there are a couple of cure spells that will just cure status ailments 2. One of them is Cure 2. Another one is Kiss, actually.
Mm,
So you just have Ayla use Kiss, and hey presto. Also, I have questions about the Slurp Kiss dual tech. I don't even want to think about that. Ugh.
I think it's along the lines of the Princess and the Frog type of deal.
Yeah, we're gonna nip that in the bud right here. We don't want to go that far. Although the question is Ayla really a princess? Because to me, she seems a bit more like an Amazon.
Um, I'll consider Ayla both.
Uh,
I like both those ideas.
a princess Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
So she's kind of like what is it, Reese or Lise from Trials of Mana? I think it's Reese actually, but that's neither here nor there. This is Chrono Trigger, so
And ooh, if there are Cryo was saying that the laser guards were dropping power tabs. If they are, yeah,
oh
that is really nice. They're the
wow, that
+4s today.
is oh yeah, very nice.
Ooh,
We
and,
never see that many like speed tabs, which is just a bit of a shame, I think. The laser guards. Another thing about them is that they can end runs. Uh, like if you just damage one and it starts shooting off lasers, or they actually it's like one blows up, and then another one, and another one, and another one, and by the time like four are blown up, you're dead, and they still have another two to go. It's it's ugly.
Choco did an amazing Tyranno lair and is now at the Black Tyranno boss.
Alright. Yeah, that was really, really good. I think they nailed all of the skips. And of course, we're gonna do the charm and
Ooh,
an
it's really good.
amulet. Wow, that's a thing.
I'll take that, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. That's pretty slick.
They are not cheap in the shop.
No, they are not. And just one. And a time hat is kind of meh.
Never know
Well,
if Lavos might have one of the status effects and that time hat might just come into play here.
yeah, if it's stopped, the time hat is going to be worth its weight in gold. Um, unless they start finding some weird things like in the uh, in the new shop, they could find like prism helms, which would be kind of that's tricky because do you exchange the prism helm for the haste helm? I don't know.
Um, if, if that were the case, I'd skip on the Prism Helms. Just I've heard a lot of people say about jets that speed is king.
Yeah. So the haste helms would be definitely worth it, I think.
Mm,
Um,
and Batsy
uh,
almost done with Genodome here, and Chocosura's cube tossing is getting him through Black Tyranno like he's butter.
yeah, I mean 3100 damage per turn is nothing to snivel at all.
Mm,
So what is Lord Etsy doing? Oh, duh. I need to do that thing to get the other Piozo doll, so. Okay. I know what she's doing now. She just um it looks like she's not super confident in the conveyor belt skip, so she reversed it.
it's
Uh,
it's a very difficult one to. It's very
uh,
very difficult to pull
yeah.
off.
So I don't blame her. Uh, it makes perfect sense to me.
Chocosura just finished off Black Tyranno, and we'll see
And
what's gonna happen from here.
Probably check the new shop, and then it's on into the Undersea Palace, which has was my favorite music of the night.
Oh, so okay, that makes sense. Took the gate to get to 12,000 instead of the epic.
Yeah. Yep. We're going to Zeal. Zeal, the Kingdom of Dreams. I don't
And
remember
like you
this
said,
thing.
awesome music.
Well, I mean, like Zeal, yes, but the Undersea Palace I like more than because the music just exudes. Like something's gonna happen here. Something big is gonna happen here. And in the vanilla, it does. Like that's where everything
Oh,
kind of
just a amazing part of the game overall. It's incredible.
yeah,
What is what is in the new shop today though?
I haven't seen it yet. Um, I saw like a magma hand, which is
Okay.
yeah, it looks like we're using uh the princesses and the frog team. Mega
Mega
Ethers. Oh, the rainbow. Oh, Will, where is
another
Chrono? Must be at that layer then. Yeah, he has to be. There's no other place.
um we haven't well could be behind Cathedral also.
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about that part. Uh, I wonder
But
who
yeah,
was
that
behind Cathedral.
I don't think either of our players checked behind Cath today.
No, I think they just did the left side and then they were, which is a strat you see kind of an awful lot these days. I mean, so let's see what the golem hides for us today.
Mm,
And it
it's another
is.
mutant.
Oh no, is that? Is it? Is it?
It's the Gigan
Oh
one.
no. Oh no. Oh,
Oof.
this is gonna go. Oh, oh.
It'll be difficult, but Choco will make it through it.
Yeah, Choco. I mean, both of these runners are very skilled, so it would surprise me if they didn't have it under control.
Hmm. Batsy's getting herself ready to take on Nizbel.
I don't think she knows that it's Nizbel, but I mean, it's not a very with Robo with Shock. This is not a bad play. Not a bad play at all.
Mm. Oh yeah, with Shock being able to let him or Batsy use physical attacks too. Yeah.
Yep. And we see it right there, and it does some damage. And they know Boogie. Oh, that's going to be awesome if they use it. I hope they do. I really do.
Yeah, we
Because,
might see it at least once.
yeah, I hope so. Because, I mean, like, Boogie is one of the silliest techs, but it's also one of the most useful techs. Uzi Punch and Beast Toss. Oh, man.
Batsy's
Oh,
gonna be
man.
very excited to see the gate key here.
Oh, yes. Unfortunately, Dreamstone was stop, I believe.
Yeah, it was a snail stop.
Yes. Um, Unfortunately, Betsy is behind, like by a bunch. I hate to say it, but that's kind of where we're at. But it's not over yet. There's still a lot of things that can happen. Betsy
She's going.
doing, she's going shopping, which isn't a bad idea. No, no.
It
Are
looks like
you,
she.
is she gonna? What is she doing? She hasn't done the bridge yet.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh,
And Chocosura is now starting to get into The Ocean Palace.
Yep. We're gonna see if Batsy's gonna take it, and she's gonna like what she finds there. Oh, is she gonna like? Nope. She says no. Was she hoping for a clone?
Maybe she. I mean,
I
sometimes with Snail Stop, we just forget what the item is too and all that. And I think she might just be checking that right now. Yeah.
That's right, because she
Mm,
doesn't have the Dreamstone. So she should be very happy here. And she's gonna, I think.
Yep.
Did she buy the? I guess she did, because I didn't see it happen. And here we are. Oh,
She's heading for Tyranno.
yep. And I don't know what happened over on Chocosura screen, but it looks like someone cast an ice spell on the yellow scatters, which is not a thing you want to do.
Mm,
I think Ava's Dino Tail might actually be the skill to use.
I'm curious to see what's happening. Yeah.
Yeah, what? I'm I'm confused why you would keep using Ice 2 on them. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I am baffled.
This might be if Chocos
Oh,
decides to not heal Ayla.
yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. Is getting ready for the elevator. Another Star Scythe. Yeah. And
The barrier?
well, then again, without Magus, the barrier could come in handy. Like before, Lavos drops like Dreamless or something like that.
Yeah, and we still don't know who the twin boss is either. So if it's maybe it's North Cape Magus or something along those lines.
We already saw North Cape Magus, though, if you recall. I was Hecarim Cave,
Oh yeah.
so it could be Magus's castle, Magus.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yep, and yep, Ayla is doing exactly what we thought she was going to be used for. Breaking the time space barrier and summoning a dinosaur. Don't know how she does it. Don't know why she does it. This is interesting. Um, Depending upon how long Chocosaurus level, this could give Lordbatsy the time that she needs to catch up.
Hmm. I did see that Ayla was level 26, so it's a, I I like this idea of taking advantage of the grind spot for a little bit.
Yeah, like level 30 is about where you want to be. Ish.
Getting the rest of the you get 80 tech points per fight here too, which is incredible.
Yeah, definitely a thing you're gonna want to use. I'm seeing text being learned left and right.
That was a nice skip by Batsy too.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, these runners are both excellent. Like skips for them, like they know them like the back of their hands.
Hmm.
Have we learned all of our texts? I wonder.
We're almost there. I don't know if Choco's maybe aiming for one that they want that just might be the very last one maybe. We're just getting level
Yeah,
ups.
yeah. I mean, isn't that always the way it goes? It's like you're walking through with, uh,
Okay, I saw triple
ooh,
kick.
that's what we were going for, I think.
Into
Cure, oh, raise, ooh. And Chocosaurus said, I want that. Yeah, relay is one of those skills that really comes in handy. I forget uh, what
Um,
got replaced for relay. I don't rightly recall.
it, I think it was life. I think it
Um,
was life because Marley still has life too.
yeah, and it's Chrono who learns a life.
Mm-hmm.
So, uh,
Choco's moving down now out of the grind spot.
yep, we have a Thrasher, so probably just hit him a bunch. Yep, and it's just that easy.
Batsy's taking on the Terror Mutant too right now.
Yeah. Um, it looks like she's having a bit better go of it. Obstacle. Okay, we're gonna see what obstacle is gonna be finally, and it is. It is. Uh. Uh. uh does Lord Betsy have like status protection on everyone? How did she pull that off?
I'm not sure if I saw it on Choco's side. It might have been silenced, but I'm not certain.
You're right. You're right. It was um. Yeah, it was a walk, tech walk. So
Nice.
yeah. So not super bad. I mean, like you use heal on Ayla, um, and she can kiss everyone back to life. Do they still have the haste helmet though? Does it? Yep, they do. Good plan.
Yeah, and if anyone's not aware too of why Choco Swords decided to use a Dino Tail on the third fight in the elevator, you can use it on the Scouters, which they are weak to magic. Um, but you'd have to use like lightning or water one, fire, since they counterattack if you do an element that isn't opposite or the same as theirs.
Yeah, there's very few spells that you can use. I think like we have like Tailspin or Dino Tail, Frog Squash, and Black Hole will also damage them.
Yep.
And here it is, the most annoying fight in the game. And we're just about to clean it up real quick.
Batsy's getting ready to clean up Tyranno here.
It doesn't look like she's looking for a present from Azela.
Yeah, the way Choco managed to get their health to one for Ayla, that was a pretty unique way of seeing it get done.
Yeah, I've never seen that done before. It's just like, I mean, like, okay, we have scouters. We're casting ice on them. It's just like, uh, it's like fingernails on the blackboard of my brain. It just hurts, but I mean, spin still effective.
I like seeing new and unique ways of getting things done in jets.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like that's one I've never seen before.
I mean, you can just get it out of the way at the beginning of the dungeon and not worry about it later.
Yeah. So I wonder. Do you think they're going to use a shelter before the twin fight? It'd be a good
Oh,
move, I think.
oh yeah, I could see Choco doing that. That was definitely for the elevator.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, commonly used strat. It's just one of those things where I wonder, like, do we really want to risk it? I think that Angurier in chat. I'm sorry if I butchered that. I probably did. Ava, for Chocosura, Ava did a triple kick, so she's ready to go. That's an interesting way of doing that. Sunshades. I knew it. And the prison dress. Ooh.
Oh yeah, low level Lavos is Dipwood is saying, yeah, that's not a fun time. Um,
No.
it's there's so much damage involved.
Well, Lavos to me, he's just kind of a jerk, and it's a slog, and it takes a long time.
Um,
This, this is what you want Boogie for. So Lord Batsy's gonna have a real good time with this. Wait, Nadia knows provoke, and she's not going for it. Okay, well, I mean, whatever.
so
It it is a choice.
and Batsy taking out Black Tyrano and Chocosura using I believe was that Glacier or Cube Toss? I think it
Um,
was
I think it was Cube Toss. Pretty sure it was. Yep, Cube
Cube
Toss.
Toss, yeah. Um and with them being so close together too, it's a really good move, especially with Ice. The counterattack for that would only hit one party member instead of
And
everybody.
yeah, and it didn't even take that long. It's already over. You give those sun specs, um, sunshades. There we go. To Ayla, and man, it's just the things that Ayla can do. Man, not much more to say about that.
Yeah, and Mian's right too in chat that Batsy won't have to hang out as long at the grind spot because she did do she unlocked the magic right before Genodome.
Yeah. So the only thing worth noting that the new shop has, aside from like the stuff that the new shop always has, is the rainbow. And we don't know where Chrono is. Maybe he was behind the cathedral. Um,
Yeah,
think
behind. Let's see.
thinking on it, that would have made the most sense if the seed was being kind.
Yeah,
So
that's a possibility. It's behind Cathedral or top of Dactyl Nest.
yeah, so it's kind of a tough call. I saw that Lord Batsy bought some Mega Elixirs. That's a good call, I think.
Oh yeah, they're so useful. Shelters in battle.
Yep, yep, you gotta love them. They're really good against Zeal, but we're not worrying about Zeal this time. We're fighting the Pokemon himself, Lavos. Oh man, jeez, jeez.
And right before
30
the
right before destruction range from the heavens, and a heal coming. Wow. How about that? They know what's going on. Another cube toss. It's doing like 3,700 damage. That's a lot of damage.
yeah, Lavos one is
Kind of a push
gonna be
off.
nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see what the obstacle is here though.
Now, I was gonna say something, but I totally lost it. Yeah. Of course, it's the one who doesn't. Or, yeah, well, it's just not a thing, so we're good there. Um, okay. Yeah.
Oh, it must be pretty low on health. Yep.
Yep.
Ooh, dropped a speed tap too, which is always nice.
Oh yeah. Um, have we seen Lord Betsy use her tabs yet? Because like this is the time we're gonna use all your tabs. So Chocosura is probably gonna be checking his tab. Um, save shelter tabs. Yep, here we are.
Speed tab.
To Nadia and a shelter Here we are, ready, set, go.
Oh, and the scout. Oh, Angro was saying the scouts were dropping. The scouts were dropping those magic tabs too.
Nice.
Yeah, especially
Oh, yeah.
+3.
Yeah, yeah, that's definitely worth it.
Batsy
So,
should be just about done with the Giga Mutant and onto Chocosura's tail while he starts Lavos too.
yep, shouldn't be, So, Lavos 2 can be a pain in the butt, especially if he decides he's going to double boomerang someone, which is a thing that we've seen happen.
And Choco did the right move using re-raise on
Yes,
Marley.
that was a good call. Um, then we're using dropkick, so oh, it's doing damage too. It's all physical. Yeah, it's Nadia gets it again.
All right,
That's
Batsy's in the Ocean Palace.
all right. So this is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, Choco's.
Because like if Chocosura, it's unlikely, but Chocosura could choke in like Lavos 3, um, and have to do it all over again. You hate to see it, but it's a possibility. Looks like Protective Seal was just removed. That's irritating. Yeah. All right.
Right,
And here we go.
healing up before Obstacle and Shadow Doomblaze.
Yep.
It hurts, and you don't want to be in that pickle.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
So
Choco definitely
he's,
um
yeah, they've got this.
has this battle in their control.
Yeah, I just wonder how Lavos 3 is gonna go, because Lavos 3, it's a whole. Lavos 3 is just a jerk. We don't like Lavos 3.
Mm, drop kicking him away.
And nope.
Batsy's
You too.
visiting in the grind spot.
Yep. So she might be grinding for Tex, I think. That might have been it. That might have been it.
Yeah, she's level 29 right now, which is
Yep,
awesome.
yep.
She only
That
had
was
to
it.
take one fight.
Yep. So that's it. She's just going for it. And she also only got one Thrasher, so that's a strat that I haven't seen used in that particular fight. But it's a thing.
Yeah, Choco just took down the last of Lavos too.
All right. So Lavos 3. Let's see how this goes.
Yeah, whether Choco is gonna take out the middle bit or the left one first. Which I'm
Uh,
not. I could see the middle one being taken down first.
Um, it could be. I don't know if Chocosura is like a left bit player or not.
Mm, nice pulled off
And
the menu skip.
oh yes, very clean there. And
Just
oh,
getting up before the big baddie.
yep. So keeping Ayla with the sunshades, good plan, I think.
Oh yeah, she's like what we've been seeing throughout the seed with the +4 power tabs and the magic tabs being +3. Uh, cube toss is just gonna do so much damage to the middle bit.
It,
Uh,
it did 41.
yeah, it's
That's that is not insignificant.
with the sun shades too.
Yeah,
Just that nice boost.
yeah. About the only way you could have you could hope for that to go better would be prism specs, which I think are basically Sunshades Plus. Oh wow.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
middle bit. I think middle bit only has about 12,000 hit points around there.
Yeah, it has always been a bit confusing why the right bit is the Lavos core. It's never made sense.
Using a bit of deception there. Lavos might be smarter than we think.
Well, that's true. I mean, you know, they have the DNA of every creature ever made ever. So,
True.
a thing. So, you know, with like the combined intelligence of a human and an octopus.
Yeah, I was always curious about what they looked like and never really had a description for them.
Yeah, so it's kind of.
Except for
Yeah,
Lavos too.
yeah, it's kind of interesting. It's like, I mean, like, okay, so we know what's inside Lavos.
Middle bit
It's,
did respawn.
yeah, it won't last long. Oh,
Just gunning down the right bit.
yep. Before, did it just do its active life thing again, or
I
does it
think
need? Yeah, I thought it like needed the actual animation to turn it back on. I guess we're gonna find out. Okay,
Batsy's.
so yeah, it does need to do the animation. Yeah, Betsy is on the elevator.
Yeah, he just Choco's not worried about middle bit at all.
Nope, just going for it. And time.
GG's to Choco.
Yeah, GG. Really good.
That's an amazing time to have. Um,
Yeah, like an
that's
hour and a half. Wow.
yeah, that's just incredible.
Yeah,
G-
that's really good.
yeah, GG's to Choco.
Yeah, GG, man. And Betsy is still making her way uh, down the elevator. Uh,
Using the Dino Tail.
yeah, I'm not sure if she's down enough HP for it to actually. Oh, no. It worked. All right, there we are. Yeah, they are dropping magic tabs, and now there's re-raise for Betsy, and we're good.
Getting all the goodies.
See if she can get the skip. Yep,
Oh, she did.
nailed it. Let's see if she can go 2 for 2 on it though. And
Yay.
2 for 2. Wow, that's really good.
It's awesome to see that skip. You have to be a little. It's definitely a precise one to do. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's like you need to like walk or run. It's complicated.
Um.
So,
Okay, so you were talking about earlier too. Well, I mean, since we know that it's going to be Gollum, I'm sure that Batsy's going to be really happy to see that she can use Boogie here.
yep. So we might actually see Boogie, which is always fun. Uh, nope, just going for it. It's not too bad. Oof.
Nice going for the cube toss strats.
Yeah. Um.
It'll definitely chunk away a lot. Oh yeah, 3,000.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And that'll be
Oh,
yeah, so it only hit Marley, which is good. And then
yeah.
well, since there's
And
the other
then,
one too, um
yep,
but yeah, definitely way better than anything else that the golem could do. Like the
yeah.
little laser
Uh,
spin.
uh, yeah.
Hello?
I don't even recall if they will do something crazy like hexagon mist or something like that, which is just you don't want to see hexagon mist because
Hello?
it will ruin your day.
And when using the lightning spells too, it'll have that little shock wave go across the screen.
Yeah, that's no fun either. It looks like one of them is down. I guess we're just gonna hit the other one with shock and see how that goes. And there we are. It's done.
Golem's going downtown.
Which means there's only 3 left.
The formidable Lavos.
Yep, the spiky one, and then the big one, and then the not as big one.
Hi Choco, GG's on your race.
Yeah, GG. That was clean.
Thank you. Can you guys hear me?
Ah,
You're a little low.
the not as big one.
Might be on my end.
Hi Choco, GG's on your race.
Yeah, GG. That was clean.
Thank you. Can you guys hear me?
You're a little low. Batsy's getting geared up here for
might
her
be on my
Lavos
end.
fight as well.
Oh yeah, the terror arms dropped. I forgot about that.
Putting that magic defense gear on to help against obstacle and all those other fun stuff, quote unquote.
Yep. Yeah, for sure. Here we go.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're a little bit better. Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we can work with that.
So
Yeah,
how'd you feel
Can you hear
about
me
the
now?
seed, Choco?
Yeah, you're a little bit
Um,
better.
it
Yeah.
A little bit. Not too bad of a seed, honestly.
Yeah, I think we can work with that.
I figured
Let's
I,
see.
I needed some damage from somewhere, so I figured I'd roll with Ayla. Not too bad of a seed, honestly. I didn't really particularly, I can't say that, but the team was good toward the end. But I felt that Frog was kind of he wasn't really doing much that seed. So like once I got Marl, I think that my seed just came together as far as speed and efficiency and killing bosses and whatnot.
Yeah, it was a great idea to throw Marley in there so that you're able to use all those nice hard hitting spells like a cube toss that we saw you using a lot. Um,
Yeah,
just chucking them at Lava's 3 core, not worrying about the middle bit because you just knew the damage was just enough. You didn't have to worry about it.
yeah. That was pretty much my only. Well, I mean, I had dropkick, yeah, but I wanted to keep Fog back in case Lavos did something crazy in between turns. So
Okay, yeah, and it was a good play too. With the well, first off, that Tyranno lair was really awesome too, with all those skips.
oh yeah, I gotta say that was probably one of my better Tyrant. Well, not really. I did catch some fights, but um, usually I don't hit any of those skips, especially that last one. I always get caught by that last one. But
Yeah, that was a hard one
somehow
to get right.
I managed to get that last one. I was surprised myself because I usually don't get that skip.
Yeah, it was really nice and clean. That was awesome.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. Um, and whenever you saw the gate key in Geonodome, I'm sure you were pretty excited about that.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm sitting here looking at my track. I've got one part of every go mode, and I figured if I just I figured I'd bet on Genodome because one, I don't go in there too much unless I have to, and two, I just kind of gambled on it just to see what was in there. Plus, I wanted to get some levels so I wouldn't have to do too much of a grind.
Hmm. Yeah. Didn't. Yeah, I saw Ayla. Her triple kick was one of the later techs, wasn't it?
Yeah, I believe it was the seventh tech.
Yeah, I'm almost positive it was her last tech, actually,
Was it
which
a
would
lot?
be, um,
It was.
I think
it might have been. I don't rightly recall.
It was really close.
I'm trying to remember what was after that. I'm pretty sure there was something after that. I forgot.
Oh, and there was also something interesting that I really liked seeing you do, and I'm sure you probably know already. Um, it was in the Ocean Palace where you were fighting the Scouters at the first room there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
love
was.
that.
Is that just something that you decided to do out of the blue, or have you been practicing that for a while?
Okay, so there's a couple of you know about the Dino Tail fog squad strats on the elevator, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah.
so there's a couple of ways you can set that up, and the most common method is to stand by the little statue and get hit by the fireballs. But I figured it's a little faster if you have at least two elemental males. That's why I bought the two white vests and what is that, Kajar, whatever that town is. But I wanted to make sure that Ayla would take enough damage so I can set her up for Dino Tail. But I didn't do it right, unfortunately. It took a little longer than it was supposed to, but
Okay. That was
yeah.
really. It was really interesting. I liked that.
Yeah, she took less damage than I thought she would. She might have had something on I gave her.
I
That
think it
buff
was
or
the
something.
prism dress probably that was,
Yeah, yeah, probably. Because usually those guys, because she has low magic defense anyway, so usually those guys will either just KO her or leave her at low health after two of those attacks. But that's why it took me a little longer to get her to 1 HP.
That's really clever. That's pretty cool.
That plus I needed to set that up for the grind because I knew Ice 2. I I don't know. Ice 2 might have one shot those mages during the grind. I'm not sure if I put Sunshades on Marl, but I don't think so because those guys have 750 HP, so I don't think it would have, even with Sunshades. So that's why I stuck with Dino Tail instead.
yeah, I
Yeah,
think the Dino Tail was probably the play to make, yeah.
Yeah,
that's yeah. I think you're correct too on that. Ice 2, even with the sunshades, that wouldn't have been enough considering I
no,
think the level at the time. I think you were around level 27-ish too, 28.
yeah, 20, 26, 27, somewhere in there.
Yeah. So,
So if it was Prism specs, then maybe so, but Sunshades, I don't think so. Probably would have did a little less than 750 because I tried doing that before in one of my practice races and wasn't cutting it.
I loved that. That was a really interesting take on how to get Tail.
Yeah, you notice I was using speed manipulation with the speed tabs, trying to make sure that, um, well, for several reasons, trying to make sure that Ayla had more speed than Marl during pretty much that whole seed. One reason was for the grind, of course. The second reason is because of the Genodome conveyor. You may notice I took Ayla out right there because I didn't want her going first. I wanted Marl going first so she could just one
Mm.
shot everything and get it over with.
Yeah, that
And
was something we noticed.
yeah, I also probably should have taken her out with those laser guards as well, because the laser guards, they're kind of troublesome at 12 speed. So you really want 13 speed to kind of get the jump on them before they start shooting you. And Marl was unfortunately at 12 speed there, so that's why they were shooting.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Yeah,
I like that's really like the way, even if you aren't really planning on using a party member, if they do have more speed, that it
yeah,
can really be a benefit that just like, oh, they're not completely useless. I can use them for something else too, like you were saying with the laser guards.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes having the fastest character is not the greatest play. Um, but like I said, speed manipulation is pretty important on those laser guards. I didn't have any black vests or black mails. I think I had one black mail actually, but I didn't have a full set of black mail for my party. So if I had black mail, it wouldn't have mattered. But um, when you don't have black mail against those things, they are very dangerous. And
Oh
I
yeah,
have game over to those guys before because my party was simply too slow to kill them.
I've done the same, except for the ones that are at the entrance of the Black Omen.
Yeah, yeah, those.
Oh yeah, those are bad.
Yep, they're the same thing. So I think that's where I game over too at the Black Omen
Yeah,
because I
those guys.
remember a seed. It was I had Luca and she was too slow to hit them with fire too, and they shot her, and my party just fell apart after that. So
es- Especially if they're going after just one person too, you just don't have enough time to make a recovery from that.
yeah, you practically can't recover, especially if there's like 5 or 6 of them shooting at you at the same time.
Even
And
yeah,
some,
it's
oh, go ahead.
oh, I'm sorry. No, yeah, it's like you were saying. Yeah, it's difficult to make a comeback from them, especially too with even the ones before where Mother Brain's at. There's
Yeah,
the
those.
6 of them there.
Yep. I was gonna say that it's also a reason why I don't use characters like Robo because they're just too slow. Uh, Luca's an exception because if I have Luca, I usually throw my speed tabs on her unless she has like say a Taven vest or Taven suit or something. But
Mm,
Robo is just too slow unless he has Robo's ribbon, but even then he's kind of slow.
And yeah, it's in Luca. Vibes a lot better with the rest of the characters too, and compared to
Yeah, she
Robo.
does. Yeah, she's got. I mean, the Taven gear really lets her stand out from say Frog and Robo.
Um, see, Batsy. She's on Lavos 3 right now, and
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's using kind of sort of very similar. Well, she was using very similar strats to what you were doing. Um, yep.
Who's she using?
Nadia's she was using cube toss, I think. Um,
mhm,
until Nadia went down.
yeah, and she's using Robo in her party too.
Oh, she went Robo. Interesting.
hmm
Did she find a ribbon for him anywhere or no?
Nope.
Uh, no, she didn't.
Oh wow.
No, it's like
I
yeah,
mean,
Robo.
yeah, I mean Robo's nice and all, but he's just so slow sometimes, especially against Lavos, you know. Unless you put speed tabs on him.
She might have. I don't rightly recall, unfortunately, though.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, if she put speed tabs on him, then that's different. But I mean, base speed Robo is just atrocious, especially against Lavos.
Hey,
And
GG.
GG's.
time.
GG.
Yeah, GG.
Awesome job, Lord Batsy and Choco.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, that was. I mean, both of you did a fantastic job. Um, this seed, I feel, was it was def- definitely a little bit on the trickier side. Like, not it's with gatekeeping behind Genodome. You don't really have to dig to find that.
Yeah, that's honestly that's one of the worst places it can be, really. I mean, because what other checks were there open? There was Dinodoro.
Whoa.
Oh, oh, whoa, right. Uh, Desert was open too, wasn't it? Yeah, because we have Bobo.
And
Huh.
Desert Check, I think, had was it the Moonstone Esper?
It was either the Moonstone or it might have been. Uh, I think it was the Moonstone. 'Cause I think it was Gino that
Moonstone
got.
at Desert. Ooh.
Yeah.
So
Ooh, Patsy's gonna be joining in too. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
So it had to be something like if Gatekeep was at Genodome, I'm gonna assume that the other two Gomos were behind that. Some behind
Let's
that
see.
moonstone, maybe.
I don't think we saw what was behind the rainbow shard or the prism shard.
Oh, okay. I
Uh,
mean, I'm just assuming because the Gatekeep was at Genodome. So,
mm-hmm. Yeah,
huh.
so
And Mara was in the future. So I'm assuming that like Omen Gomo was probably locked behind, say, I'm gonna take a guess, maybe Geno or maybe Gate Key or Reptite or something.
oh, phone saying in chat that Ribbon was behind the prism. Hi,
Uh,
Batsy, GG's.
That's it, GG.
Hey, thank you.
GG.
Whew,
Yeah,
So,
so
what'd you think of that seed?
that was more or less average. I had a couple of fumbles against Lavos bogging me down at the end, but I'm glad I didn't have to like reset or anything, so I'll take it.
mm, yeah, and let's see. Phone just said that the other two Go modes were behind the gate key.
I figured that because
Hi,
I
Batsy, GG's.
wondered.
That's it, GG.
yeah, because
Yeah,
the Gate Key was at Genodome, and you said the Moonstone was at the desert.
yeah,
So,
so
Yeah, I
what'd you
think
think of
so.
that seed?
Yeah, so it had to be something like that.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
but yeah, not too bad. Couple checks I didn't need to have done and a couple Lavos fumbles, but can't complain.
no, that's you had a really awesome time.
Yeah.
Um, and oh wow, okay. Um, and I liked you also went Batsy through factory and then you did Genome, right?
Yeah.
Um, was that intentional because you knew that Genodome had a lot of good tech points there?
Yes, and I was a little too slow for Woe because Woe probably has better treasure, so like I might have preferred that. I mean, I have no idea what was there, probably junk. But
Yeah, I saw you hovering
yeah,
over 12,000 a little bit and something happened to the stream, but
I
um,
I
w-
realized I had a screen wipe at speed 12 and not 13. So 12 will take Gino, but it won't take Woe. And I was just like, okay, that means Gino's going to be faster. Let's just do this.
mhm. Yeah, and that's you find the speed tab there too, which is a nice little treasure to
Yeah,
find there.
right, just in case I had to do woe after that anyway, which I didn't, but it could have. I could have. So, yeah.
Mhm. Um, and I just wanted to Choco did something pretty fancy too or unique where um did you want to tell her about it, Choco? Or like I really
What's
liked the
that?
way you grinded for your dino tail.
Oh, how I set Ayla up?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure. So there's another method that you can use in Ocean Palace to set up
Oh,
Dino Tail.
yeah.
Yeah, with the elemental males and the scouters.
Yeah, the kamikaze method. I
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
I'm usually
And
a
you know
little too
about it
nervous to
then.
do it.
Yeah, I mean, I just bought two white vests from Kajar and then slapped them on Marlin Fog. I messed it up, but I didn't mess it up, but it took longer than it was supposed to. But yeah, that's what I did to set up the Dino
Yeah.
Tail.
No, it's true. That is
Yeah,
faster. I feel like I always fumble it, but maybe I should start practicing.
It's just
yeah,
it was the first time I've seen that and I was just like, "Whoa,
Oh,
what's
okay.
this?" Like it's so unique, like, you know what I mean? I
yeah.
was just kind of like freaking out over here a little bit.
Yeah, I was too.
Um, well, is there anything else really that anybody would like to say? I was just having too much fun thinking about that Makazi method there.
I think I'm good. Nope, that was a fun seed.
It
Yeah, it was
was.
interesting. I guess
Yeah.
not much else to say about it.
GG to both of you. That was quite interesting to
Thank you.
watch. It was very good.
Yeah, GG, Bessie.
Thanks, you too. GG's.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, that was very awesome. Thank you too for being able to do the race with us today.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you to all the crew as well.
Yeah, thanks to
Hmm.
the crew and thanks for the restream and having us on.
Mhm.
Yep. Thank you, everybody, the crew and the chat, of course, that showed up. And that was an awesome time. So thanks for hanging around.
Yeah. Yeah, for
Sure.
sure, for sure. So, I think it's about time for us to call it ourselves, isn't it?
Sure, yeah.
All right. Well, if that's the case, then I have been your girl. I will continue to be your girl. And
And
go ahead.
on, oh no, I'm sorry, Esper.
Oh no, you have been Nathan. So thank you for being my co-commentator on this particular stream.
Oh, thank you, Esper. I had a ton of fun commentating with you.
Yeah, and I'm with you.
Thanks.
Yeah. So without a whole lot else for me to say, I'm just going to wish everyone in chat, in the crew, take care, and and I will be seeing you next time. See you.